Hello YouTube and preppers, this is the Comms Prepper, and in this video I'm excited to introduce a brand new product here on the channel from Midland Radio, and that's their new MXT400 General Mobile Radio Service, or GMRS mobile radio. I think this radio is going to turn out to be very popular in the prepping community. This is the only mobile radio that I know of currently in production that has Fcc Part 95 approval for the General Mobile Radio Service with 40 watts of power. In addition to 40 watts of power out of this radio, which is a lot of power, it's already pre-programmed with the 8 GMRS repeater pairs. If you follow my channel, you know from time to time I cover the General Mobile Radio Service, and I think GMRS is a great option for emergency preparedness, emergency communications, and preppers, especially for those individuals and groups that don't have an interest in getting an amateur radio license. With the General Mobile Radio Service, you can pay a flat fee. You get a 5-year license that extends to your entire family, so your spouse and your children all can share the same license and keep you legal. Here on the channel I've done videos about Midland's micro mobile radio here. This is a 15-channel 5-watt radio with a nice external antenna connection here, and I have 2 of these radios and I really do like them. But some of the criticism I've received about this radio in my comments section is it didn't have repeater channels pre-programmed into it. This was not a showstopper for me, but Midland heard the call and they recently introduced 2 new radios, this radio here and an MXT115 radio with the 8 GMRS repeater pairs pre-programmed into the radio. The first 7 channels are low power channels, and I hope you can see this as I rotate through the channel knob here. And once you get up into channel 15 and above, now you can actually adjust the power level, medium, low, and a whopping 40 watts of power. That's a lot of power. You can really reach out and touch somebody with that power. If you keep going through the simplex channels, then you come to what I think is absolutely great about this radio, the repeater channels. So 15 all the way up to channel 22 are the 8 GMRS repeater pairs here in the United States. Now I got a lot of ideas for videos I want to make with this radio, but the first thing I think I'm going to do with this radio is mount it in my truck, because I already have 2 antenna mounts on the truck. Midland was kind enough to send this radio to me, but they also sent me their antenna that goes along with the radio, a 3 dB gain whip antenna with an NMO mount, so we're going to put this up on the truck. They also sent me their mag mount adapter, the MXT A112, but since I already have an NMO mount on the truck, I probably won't be using this. I will demonstrate this in future videos, but getting out of the box and getting it set up in the vehicle, I'm just going to hook up the radio in the vehicle and use my existing mounts with the antenna provided from Midland. Again, I'm really excited about this radio. I think this is going to be a great option for preppers looking to establish an emergency communications plan and set themselves apart from CB radio and the profanity and the carrying on that goes on CB radio. Again, for a flat fee for a 5-year license with no exam, you can have a GMRS license that covers you and your entire family and set up for really quality communications. You take this radio, mount it as a base station, use some quality coax cable, and put an external antenna on a house, at a bug out location or a retreat, or even on a vehicle. With 40 watts, you're going to be able to reach out and communicate with people. The other advantage with having this external antenna is with a quality antenna that's external, that helps your smaller radios communicate back to your base station. So with a good base station, you can also enhance the communications capability of your subscriber equipment. So we're going to see this radio a lot more here on the channel, but I did want to introduce it to you all because I think it's going to be a big game changer in the prepping community for those folks looking to establish emergency communications. And as always, thank you for watching my videos and subscribing to my channel. This has been the Comms Prepper with the first video of a new playlist here on the channel on Midland's MXT400 40-watt General Mobile Radio Service mobile radio. This is going to be cool. Thanks for watching, guys.